That's a good thing. Bullshit. So Meek is in the club, like he's up there, like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished, and y'all just tapped him on the shoulder. I just want to know. This shit crazy.
Cuz didn't even get to that part. He walked in.
He can't even get to the intro. No. God damn it.
He walked in. As soon as he walked in or whatever, all the security that was with him, they spent around. I grabbed Cuz. Like, bro, what's up? Get on the phone with Ross.
Honey, all right. That's enough now. We're not going to tell all the details.
No, we got to hear this one.
I said, get on the phone with Ross.
Now, this one going to go viral. What?
Get on the phone with Ross, neighborhood Crips. So he got on the phone with Ross. I took on the phone with Ross.
Wait. So he didn't start, like, squaring up, trying to swing or nothing like that?
And what?
You grabbed him by the shoulder, like, you put your hands on a grown man. He from the trenches.
Like this.
They from the trenches.
Yeah, I know. A nigga from the trenches, but no, it don't work like that.
So he called Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And right there in the club.
Yeah. And then Ross.
Imagine if his cell reception was bad. Yeah. Fuck.
You stupid.
Listen, the crazy part about it is.
So imagine Ross ain't pick up. Like, I don't know. All right, so he called Ross. Why'd you have him call Ross? This is crazy.
Because we needed that bag, or because
he owed y'all money.
No, he didn't owe no money. We took the money.
Oh, this was extortion. Oh shit!
It's not extortion.
All right.
See, yeah, we don't want.
See, I'm gonna have to probably bail him out after this interview.
We don't want to.
No. We would just say Meek Mill snitch on him. It's fine. Meek ain't gonna tell.
Look, we don't want to get the extortion part. It was just a business transaction.
How much y'all charge him?
50. That's it.
50,000?
Yeah.
Now we squabbling in there. What? Yeah. Wait, how many of y'all was there? It was just you?
No, it was probably about like 50 of us.
50 of y'all? Yeah. 1,000 per person, nigga. All right, cool. Yeah, I might get that 50. Then he was hot as hell, right? Wait. So who? I'm pretty sure like Ross hasn't answered to this. Meek neither. They're probably saying this nigga lying. We ain't send this nigga no money. How did y'all receive the cash?
Cash.
They gave you cash money.
Yeah. No, they ain't gonna say nobody lying. That's why Meek and Nipsey became cool after that situation, because they started using the same PR. So Meek got smart and started hitting Nipsey up, and that's why the Big U feud kept going with Nipsey.
Oh, so that's kind of like, yo, if I'm cool with Nipsey, now the homies from Roll 60s ain't gonna keep tapping me on the shoulder and asking for the bag, because now I'm kind of tapped in.
Yeah, and so,
sweetheart, Meek Mills, why are you sitting there lying? Why are you sitting there acting like you wasn't polite about the situation? Why are you acting like you just super, super tough? Sugar Plum. Everybody forgot you was, nobody forgot you was Diddy's boy toy. Gene exposed it. Listen, I seen him groping on all of y'all. You can't sit there and lie. We got the footage. You got a gun between your Meek Mills. Stop acting like you were just this super tough. Listen, you got into it. You got caught. You start doing the Twitter fingers on Twitter, telling me I'm coming down to LA and nobody gonna stop me. You start tapping in with flipping in from Inglewood families. And they call. Like, he tapping in with us, trying to get some ammo and stuff. We was like, yeah? Oh. Just sit back. Watch the show. Big U was like, Big Useless. I'm sorry. My folks, people. My fault, people. Sugar Plum calls me. Like, Kenny, he's doing all this stuff and talking about us and stuff like that. I need you to make a demonstration so I won't look weak in the streets. I said, you know what? I'm not doing it for you. My team needs a bag. So what we do? Walk in the club. Yeah, like 9 of your homies. It was like 30 of us. The security moved to the side. I said, Meek, you know what's this about? You started taking it off and handing it to me. You was polite about it, Sugar Plum. You was polite. Sugar Plum, you was polite. I hear Rose. Hey, look. I got this. You got this artist you pumping. You don't want this to get out. We need 50. He brought 52, Crenshaw, and 48th. He brought that money. He brought it fast. And when he brought it, I hit Big Useless and said, we on our way.
Where my fire starters at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell when you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles, and we know ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about how Meek Mill and Rick Ross that literally came up in this rolling 60 Big U RICO indictment, all right, and how the rolling 60s literally basically held Meek Mill for ransom and demanded $50,000 from Rick Ross. Now hit the like button, drop your fire TVs in the chat, because it seems like, okay, as days go by, this situation get crazier and crazier. Now we all know about the rolling 60s, Big Rico, and how they indicted, all right, Big U not one time, but 2 times in the same week. And not only that, man, it's so much that has been coming out about the diabolical movement of Big U, Big Useless, Big Uterus, whatever you want to call him, and how he was literally, all right, strong arming and extorting and actually, okay, embezzling and doing all kinds, all right, of transactions illegally, all right, to support his livelihood and to support his criminal organization and their activities. All right. And he will go so far as, okay, to actually setting people up to get robbed. All right. And having them pay to get their things back. And he will literally call that, okay, that's how you rob yourself. Now, the crazy thing about this situation, man, okay, with Meek Mill and Rick Ross, as Loose Cannon been came out, all right, and exposed the situation, okay, numerous times on multiple platforms.
When Ross dropped off the bag or whatever like that, it was like, thank you, or whatever, and we just let Cuz go. He's a real nice guy. Shout out to another sweetheart.
Yeah, that is crazy. So for people who don't travel too much, when you get out to California, that checking in shit, that's real. Like you really got to do that to a certain extent, or is that the mistake that he made?
That's a mistake that everybody make when it comes down to checking in. Is either you checking in to get set up and get robbed, or you checking in to get killed. There's one or the other. Both of them gonna happen though, for sure. Because if you go to LA, go to LA, go to the hotels, do your business. If you know a girl, you get a separate room that you sleeping in, do your thug dizzle, and then go back to the room that you sleeping in.
All right, and not only that, all right, Meek Mill never said one goddamn word the whole time when Loose Cannon was exposing this information. Even when Loose Cannon went on DJ Academic, we know for a fact how Meek Mill and DJ Academic beef run real deep, no Diddy, and how long, all right, it stemmed all the way back from. But not only that, Meek Mill never mentioned a word when Loose Cannon, all right, was saying this on DJ Academic's platform, on No Jumper platform, even when Loose Cannon went live, all right, and did a video on it. Not one time did Rick Ross or Meek Mill ever respond to it, all right? But as we see, y'all, check this out, because it's all in the paperwork, all right, as it says, all right, as they grab so much evidence from these interviews and from these podcasts on the internet, and how Loose Cannon literally admitted to being Big U's right hand man, and how they will manipulate certain situations. You know what I'm saying? For example, you know, someone, they will set someone up, all right, and they'll rob that person. Then if that person get robbed for 50, $60,000, okay, then they have to reach out to Big U, all right, and they get that $50,000 back. But out of that $50,000, all right, they will have to pay Big U basically, all right, 25,000 of that $50,000. And like I said, man, that's basically robbing your goddamn self. All right. Also, this situation, I believe, holds a lot of credibility. Okay, because you even had Big U, all right, who sent a cease and desist letter to No Jumper and his podcast to have that episode removed from his show and from his channel, but it was already clipped, chopped, and screwed all over on everybody else's platform. Okay, and I find that very odd and very strange that Big U served Adam 22 with that cease and desist letter if this didn't hold credibility. Not only that, I find it very odd and very strange. Like I said, Meek Mill finally comes out and addresses this situation now that Loose Cannon is locked up. As Meek Mill says, this guy must be using a story to confuse his indictment, because I never seen him before. I would have put him to God's test on the spot. I never even met Buddy. I don't negotiate with fake thugs. Ask him what chain, because all my chains some shit. LOL. Watches all 300K. Meek proceeded to go on a Los Angeles rant about the whole situation. It's a real world. LA ninjas that respect the out of me explain how I carry myself in open arms. Where you at to build my people up? I don't care where you from. That's why you see me around Nipsey and others. Men of respect and honor. He cited other West Coast artists he's cool with, including YG, but Meek made a point of highlighting his association with artists who promoted positivity, not kidnapping and ransom. All right, but he done fucking made music with all these other artists that promote violence, gang activity, shooting, spinning the block, dissing dead people. Make it make sense, Meek. Not only that, he still goes on to say, me, Nipsey, YG, Mustard, and a few others made sure we didn't follow the East Coast and West Coast narrative. He tweeted, I changed my life by blessing, but I always been down to meet up with fake street bullies in abandoned areas where it's no civilians, and I take they heart. Meek Mill received support from fans, but others noted his timing in relation to Loose Cannon's arrest. Some chose to clown Meek for waiting to criticize Cannon until he was behind bars, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, fire starters. This is why I said, okay, this situation has a lot of credibility, fire, and flame to it, all right? I find it very odd and very strange, like I said, y'all, that Meek Mill now speak up about the situation when Big U or Loose Cannon is not here to defend theirself. But when they was here speaking out on it, uh, nobody said a thing. Not even Rick Ross himself, the person that actually pulled up, all right, in the hood, loose cannon say, all right, and dropped off that bag and had that bag sent up, all right. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. Do y'all believe, all right, that this situation holds a lot of credibility just for the simple fact that Rick Ross or Meek Mill never said a goddamn word about any of this, all right? And now Meek Mill comes out and speak on it after the fact that Loose Cannon is not here. All right, Loose Cannon is now behind bars. All right, and we already know the whole time when Loose Cannon was out, Meek Mill ain't say a word. All right, and I feel as though Loose Cannon might be speaking some facts on this. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame. God